I just do it by accident.
Yeah, that's what I should do. I should just do things by accident. Yeah, it works. It does work out quite often, though.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, welcome back to Mortal Kombat 11. I'm Matt.
And I'm Austin.
And we are back here. Okay.
Yeah, this is earlier than I thought it would have us be.
I thought it would be bring us back right at the point where like Johnny Cage's name comes up, but oh well.
Yeah, same. But that's alright.
We just got through a good set piece and saw Jade because no time has passed. It hasn't been a few weeks since I played Mortal Kombat.
It hasn't been weeks.
It's been pretty close, actually.
Really?
Not weeks, but like, it's been close to a week since I played.
Oh shit. I didn't realize that we were doing that bad about recording.
No, it's last thing we played was our next project. But yeah, we did that, and I think we didn't do a bit of recording in a few days.
Okay, yeah. I have no concept of time, so that's
time's irrelevant. I mean, it's kind of a focal point of this story, though. You know, the Elder God of Time, which I find it funny that the Elder Goddess of Time is the mother to the Elder Goddess of Nature and Death.
Yeah?
Well, Shinnok is Death, and yeah.
And she's of life.
Yeah, of nature and life, so.
Okay, yeah, I mean, they go hand in hand to a degree.
I don't actually remember this cutscene before it showed Johnny Cage.
Yeah, I really don't either.
Oops. I guess it's been a second.
Yeah.
Who knows?
Also, I would like to clarify, since the last time we watched this, I have watched the Mortal Kombat 10 cutscene. So I may not be asking as many questions. Like, who's that?
I think that guy's name is Scruff McGraw, and he is a very famous fisher.
Gotcha. So he's got the metal arm pulling the fish out.
Yeah, have you ever heard of
Cassie told you that.
I forgot what it's called, where like people will use their arms as bait to catch giant catfish.
Yeah, I don't remember what that is either, but I hate it. They just stick their arm in and pull them out.
Yeah, that's why he's got the robot arms though. The catfish were a little too big.
I mean, it's Mortal Kombat.
When are we gonna be able to play as a catfish?
I imagine if they keep making enough of these games, they're gonna have to pull something like that.
In all seriousness, though, Jax is I really liked Jax's development in Mortal Kombat X.
Yeah, so did I.
Because, like, beforehand, he's just sort of been serious military dude, but they really did give him a lot of personality.
Also, I like Cassie with a full ponytail more than with the fade that she had.
Yeah? Did she die?
Yeah, just a bit.
Okay. Shouldn't do that.
I don't know. I just wasn't a big fan of the fade. Fades are hard for some people to pull off, I think.
Yeah? I don't know. I don't really have too much personal opinion, but what I do have a personal opinion on, I'm excited to see some Johnny Cage shenanigans.
Yeah, that's hilarious.
Yeah, because I mean they put a lot of it in the promos, so.
I love that Johnny Cage is also thrown off by, man, did I just fucking say that?
Yeah. I hope that the first fight's a Ditto match.
Me too. There's a fun thing. I'm sure that you've seen the Johnny Cage Ditto match where they go up to each other. We are sexy.
Yeah.
We are sexy bitches. This is goddamn ridiculous.
My dad?
I wasn't a big fan of the more serious way, more protagonist role that Johnny Cage filled in Mortal Kombat X, but I feel that having his interactions with a younger, more rambunctious Johnny Cage makes it pretty worth it. Because, like, I'm more or less rooting for the older Johnny Cage in anything that I've seen of this so far.
Yeah. But the "We Are Sexy Bitches" thing is actually a reference to Austin Powers.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
I've seen the first one. I don't remember it. I think I've only seen Goldmember and remember parts of that.
Yeah, I think it's from the second one, The Spy Who Shagged Me.
Yeah, I've never seen The Spy Who Shagged Me.
It's fun.
Okay.
They're all worth a watch. I still just hate all of them to a degree.
His glasses didn't flop, and he didn't pull out a new pair of shades.
He will, though.
He will. Someday.
Ooh, that's a fun thing that characterizes Johnny Cage.
But I didn't get to read what he was saying.
Oh, he said, hungry people get fed, humble people serve it.
Okay. That's interesting.
Yeah.
Which one am I? Okay, I'm playing as older Johnny Cage.
Alright. Do you think you'll switch?
I think I probably will switch throughout, like, the story chapter, so.
Alright. And when I was watching the Mortal Kombat 10 trailers, I also did watch all of the, so far, all of the endings for the Classic mode.
Yeah. Of the Mortal Kombat 10 or Mortal Kombat 11 Classic modes?
Yes!
Oh, you watched both?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. At this point, I've only seen Cassie because that's the only person I beat the Classic mode with, because I'm not great at the game.
There's a lot of really good ones, and as far as I can tell, there's not really any spoilers in it either.
Okay.
So I actually still don't know how this ends up.
That's good. Yeah, I don't even know who, like, I'm gonna have to, like, I know there's 12 chapters, but I don't know who I'm gonna have to play for a good majority of them, so that'll be fun.
Hopefully people you're somewhat good at.
Yeah. Ooh, he read me.
Yeah, you got called out.
He's gonna jump. Yes! I don't know how to do the curved green balls.
I just do it by accident.
Yeah, that's what I should do. I should just do things by accident.
Yeah.
It works. It does work out quite often, though.
I mean, that's my entire life.
Get lucky.
You got lucky with that last hit. I almost had a flawless on you, you son of a bitch.
Plot changes entirely if you get flawless right there, actually.
Yep, you know, they just end up, Johnny Cage kills Johnny Cage. Oops.
Am I gonna die?
What if,
Get snapped.
What if you could do brutalities in the story mode?
That'd be beautiful.
Also, it's really weird seeing young Sonya Blade compared to modern Sonya Blade, because, like, young Johnny Cage looks like older Johnny Cage, just younger. But young Sonya Blade looks way different than older Sonya Blade.
Yeah. Still with elements, though.
Like, you can still tell, but, like, from a distance, especially with her standing next to Cassie, you can kind of mistake them a little bit.
Yeah.
You abandoned me?
One of the things I...
Who the hell gave you
Fuck.
that order?
Nope, lost it. My bad.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it was something. Oh, I was gonna say that I'm really glad that they redid her design rather than just giving her the design that she used to have. But she still has the vest on.
Yeah.
She just has clothes underneath the vest.
Yeah, exactly. I don't see why she's, you know, bitching out her future daughter when she's the one that gave the order, but whatever.
She's bitching her daughter out because her daughter won't tell her what happened.
Alright, time to fight. Ooh, Aaron Black and some Kano possibly?
Nope, doesn't look like it. Just mooks.
Just some mooks. Okay, Mortal Kombat, but you just fight endless amounts of mooks.
I'd play that.
Yeah. There's been like 3 different Mortal Kombat beat-em-ups. Only one of them here is any good, and that's the one I played. I really like Shaolin Monks. I hear that Mortal Kombat Special Forces is a dumpster fire, but I'm curious.
Yeah, same with Mortal Kombat Origins Sub-Zero.
Yeah, I hear that one's good for lore, but gameplay's kind of a dumpster fire.
Yeah. Because it's like you gave fighting game requirements to a beat 'em up.
Also, the fact that they just piled all that stuff there kind of makes me think of like, I don't know, it's probably the right thing to do, but it just kind of makes me think of like a kid hiding from somebody. It's like, gotta pile up all my stuff in front of the door.
I mean, that's what I always did.
Just gotta throw your entire bed there.
Oh!
Okay, so that's why I couldn't do a fatality on Johnny Cage.
Yeah. That's creepy.
And that it's a scar, too? That is interesting. So, I guess I always find it weird that any story that's to deal with time travel usually has very different rules. Also, everyone sucks at aiming. Both of them were using automatics, and nobody died.
I mean, that hit once.
Yeah, they just sort of skinned young Cage's face.
Yeah, they really nerfed guns in this game compared to, like, Injustice or...
Well, yeah, because...
That's the right reason why nobody can hit anything. It's because they can't shoot straight anymore.
There you go. Well, I mean, I do like that a lot more characters actually do use weapons in this. Johnny Cage is actually one of the few examples of a character that doesn't really have a weapon added to the moveset, which I find interesting.
I think it's just because he's a movie star. What would he use?
Trophies. He uses an Oscar. I mean, he does that in his Fatal Blow, so...
Yes, therefore what you said is irrelevant. He does use a weapon. He uses an Oscar.
I was talking more on base movesets.
Gotcha.
Like that. Oh no, that's a Fatal Blow.
Yes.
I really hope I get to play as Aaron Black in the story mode. He's so fun to play as.
Yeah, Aaron Black is one of my favorite newcomers. And the thing I really like about his Fatal Blow, he catches the coins. Waste not, want not.
There you go. Just throw fireballs at him until he dies.
Have you been playing Street Fighter 2?
Yeah. That's all I play.
Ooh, you got called out.
Yeah. Why do they always read me in the second fight? Oh, don't worry. This is just a friendly exhibition match.
Yeah. He learned that from his daughter.
Yeah.
Like, against his wife.
That's what you do in this place. You just sort of take drills and just beat people up.
I mean, how else are you supposed to have a friendly exhibition match if you don't use a drill to...
Stop throwing dynamite!
Lobotomize is the word I was looking for.
Yeah?
Use a drill to lobotomize your mom.
Exactly.
She probably could have gotten out of that rubble if she had to use those legs afterwards.
That's a little dark. But yeah.
Too far?
Debatable.
Alright. Do you think it was too far? Let us know in the comments below.
Yeah, let us know in the comments below. I was gonna go with a joke, but I instantly lost it right as I was about to say something.
That's fair. Also, where's Real Jax? What? Is he still with Time, bitch?
Yeah, he's just drinking on his couch, like I am.
I mean, where's your drink, boy?
On it.
It's an illusion. Let them think I'm drunk. But no, I don't have a drink.
Nah.
Sound terrible on audio. Unless you guys comment down below if you want a video that's just 30 minutes of drinking noises.
I'm sure that we can drink off mic. I like to believe we have that ability.
Especially with how quiet our mic is.
Yeah.
This is a very 80s looking kidnapping.
Yeah, it is.
Huh. Sector sort of has more of and the rest of the Cyberlin play more of, have Chronoco's colors on them, which I find kind of interesting.
Yeah, that is. They also still look Yep, that's the way to go and fight a bunch of robots.
Yeah. Too bad that tanks aren't single person operated, but pretty much everything ignores that, so I'll give it a pass.
That's Johnny Cage. He's been specially, he's been purposefully bred to be Elder Gods. You tell me this boy can't pilot a tank by himself?
Well, he could probably drive it, but to fire the gun, aim the gun, and everything, like, driving a tank's at least a 3-person job. There are some specially built 2-person tanks where the gunner and the person aiming it are the same person, but that's not one of them.
What kind of tank is that?
That looks like a very fictional tank, probably. Yeah, that's a very fictional tank. It's somewhat based off of the M1 Abrams, but like it's very sci-fi-y.
Okay. How do you think it stacks up in fictional tanks?
I think the Scorpion is the best fictional tank, but that one could pass off as potentially real, aside from the whole controls. That's not how tanks operate, but whatever.
Alright. Not even 20 years in the future?
I don't think so. I mean, over 40... Nah. I'm an idiot.
Yeah, because you're the idiot in this conversation.
But through all the years of tank development, they haven't changed that much.
Really?
Yeah. Just the way that they operate. Like, you can use better materials and better components, make the tank bigger, give it a bigger caliber gun, but overall operation is fairly similar because most of the time that there's an experimental tank, it either gets destroyed or doesn't work.
That's fair enough.
Anyways, I'm about to enter a fight, so enough of my tank fanaticism.
Yeah, for those of us who are just joining us here and don't know Matt personally, the boy loves tanks. Like, it's something that I personally just love listening to him ramble about. Just tanks, it's amazing.
Tanks are cool. I'm not much of a advocate for war or anything, but I like to consider myself a slight history buff. Slight. There's people who know way more about history than I do.
I'm not an advocate for war, but I'm a big fan of war instruments.
Exactly. I don't know jack shit about guns, but a tank, I can probably tell you something about it at the very least.
Guns are complicated. It really varies from gun to gun. Like, I know a bit more about guns than the average northerner.
Northerner? What are you, from Norway?
Yeah. The north will find you. But where we're from, I mean, I guess in the town we're from, knowing guns isn't all that uncommon.
Yeah, actually, where we're from, it's a little more uncommon that I don't know jack shit about guns.
Yeah, but if you move half an hour in one direction, all of a sudden it's a different story. Me firing a gun when I was 8 years old is absurd and terrifying to people. Woo!
He did the move. I haven't done the move yet.
God. That's one of my favorite moves in all of fighting games.
This Johnny Cage's nut punch?
Yeah, because it's just beautiful the way he does it. He doesn't waste energy in it.
Yeah, it just slides down.
Yeah, it's beautiful. You don't ever see that.
Yeah. Despite you, this was during test recording, but you said you don't really have that much history with Mortal Kombat as a whole.
Yeah, that'll do it.
But I would say that out of any fighting game that we've played, Johnny Cage is probably the character that you connected with the most out of really just any character.
Yeah, especially in 9, just something sort of clicked in a really weird way. And you and another friend of ours had put a lot of time into the game. And for some reason, I was able to keep up.
Yeah. You know, he's just he's a fun character to play as. I'm not personally all that good with him, but in this game, I'm not all that good with anyone, so...
It's been a minute.
It's been a minute.
I'm nowhere near what I used to be with Johnny Cage either.
It took me a second to relearn Kano. And even then, I want to say, strangely enough, the best I ever was with Kano was in Mortal Kombat versus DCU. Yeah, I don't know.
I was not good as anyone in that.
What are you talking about? You kicked my ass as Green Lantern.
Yeah, it's because he had a push move that was unblockable.
Yeah.
That was an overhead for some reason.
Yeah, especially since, like, it was basically just him pushing their chest, and it was terrible. Flash had the same move, and it was faster, but not as strong.
And it also covered more of the screen.
Mm-hmm.
The Green Lantern had two moves that were a push. A regular push, and a green one.
Mm-hmm.
And who thought that was a good idea?
I don't know.
Like, I understand that we're talking about this phenomenal game that's very pretty. And very well done. I don't know if it deserves 100 hours a week for the last 5 years. But it's still a very well put together game.
Yeah.
But also, Mortal Kombat vs. DC exists, and how was it made by the people who made this?
Yeah. One of them was made by a company that got dissolved. Also, there's Cabal. Free burns.
Oh, alright.
Go get my lesser half. And then, well, this has all the backing of Warner Brothers, so...
That's fair. Oh, the boy's gonna explode?
No, I don't think so.
Oh, he pressed a button,
Yeah,
and everyone just kind of moved.
You know, that usually means the self-destruct, but I don't know, maybe that's just the Cyberlin Quay Obey button.
I could see it. Oh, they're just letting him go.
Yeah. Well, I mean, because they're threatening to kill Johnny Cage if they pursue them.
Oh, I mean, I figured that they would take them with as well.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, that would make sense. I don't know. Who else there is beat Shinnok? Oh, yeah, Cassie did.
They also left Cassie.
Yeah.
She's right there.
Yeah, she's right there. I don't know. Also, where are, like, Liu Kang and Kung Lao and Raiden right now?
Raiden is in the Elder God Temple, talking to the Nature Lady. Nature Valley.
Nature Valley.
And Liu Kang's in the Shaolin Temple.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
It's Kung Lao. Yeah, you shoot that plane.
I'll be honest, it did a little more than I thought it was going to.
Yeah, she shot a tracking dart at it.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Anyone else hear that?
I love the idea of someone just shooting a plane once. Fuck.
Yeah. Oh, I guess they did set somebody to self-destruct. I guess that's why he's not playable.
Yeah? Oh, okay. Hi, Raiden. You're him now.
Yeah, he's here. That answers my question. Where's Raiden? Right here. Obviously.
Look at that boy. He's having a hard time. Alright.
Yeah.
Wait, how much does this boy explode?
It doesn't look that... No, that's Raiden. I was gonna say, it doesn't look that bad.
If it was that, that'd be a decent explosion.
Hanjo Hizashi.
Now that's what I call
I do...
Okay.
Thanks.
If only there was, like, an Overwatch fighting game, because, like, I'll be honest, some days I really miss playing Overwatch, but then I'm like, but at the same time, I really don't like the community of Overwatch right now, just sort of how toxic it is. It's fine, like, you know, that's just online games in general, really.
The Elder Gods
Really, the problem I have with it is that we haven't played the game for, what, a little over a year?
I haven't played since before Ash was in it.
Right, and the only thing that we've missed is new characters and new maps.
Yeah.
Other than that, it's the same exact game, which I wasn't really going to be able to play as any other characters, because I always ended up playing Lucio.
Yeah.
Because my Lucio could change the tides of a game.
Exactly. Well, that's why I like single-player games. Although I don't think fighting games really count as single-player, because I'm one of those few people that... It's just my childhood, just playing fighting games by myself.
I always wanted to. I've always wanted to be good at fighting games. It just never happened.
Yeah.
Oh god, I hope that
Damn it! I have to play katana! Anyways, I feel like we should call it for next time.
Bye! Bye!